Drum roll.
Bam.
Number one.
Everybody knows it. You hated it.
It was comfortable.
Oh my gosh. What about the plastic on the couch? On the chairs? How about you never knew really what color your furniture was?
Did you
because
ever
the
try
plastic
to get
was
up and it was like,
in the summertime?
It sticks to your bottom.
Dude, you sweating on the back of your thigh.
No, you sit down and it scratches you because it's cracked.
Oh yeah, they do get warm, don't they?
I heard it.
When I lived
Hated living with my grandmama.
on 57th and Addison in Philly, shout out Southwest Philly.
Southwest Philly in the house.
Southwest Philly in the house. I thought for years that the sofa was green and white. Surely, I'm not dumb. I can look at the sofa and tell you what color it was. We moved over to 60th and Catherine. Shout out 60th and Catherine.
60th and Catherine.
My mom decided she was going to, we had moved on up like the Jeffersons. So she took the plastic off the couch. Did you know that couch was gold and white? The plastic was green.
You thought it was green?
The plastic was green. I did not know. But you know how fat people, extra chunky people, when you get off that plastic,
and then it puffs up.
Now before you get mad and want to say, did you just talk about somebody's girth? I'm chunky. So guaranteed.
We know what it feels like when we get over.
Baby, when I get off that plastic, somebody got to roll me off. They got to take a shoehorn and stick it under my thigh.
Now, a lot of people in New Jersey have those plastics still on their furniture. If you still got grandmamas and old aunties, they still got it. But I'm going to tell you the whole best part about that. I bet you that amount of money, your family had a brand new sofa after she took that plastic off. 20 years of plastic. Now she got another 10, 15 years up out of that.
That is some good. You know what? It did preserve that furniture for a minute.
And that means you had that furniture for a really, really long time.
But does that mean you couldn't afford any furniture?
No, it just meant that you wasn't going to buy none.
Is it because you couldn't afford it?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't know. It was my family, so. You know us today, when these cheap, and I ain't going to front. The sofas and everything you buy today are really not great quality. Because now when you go to the thrift store and you see those sofas still sitting in there nice.
They still last a long
sturdy. Nothing's broke on them. If anything, you just have to clean the upholstery on them. But the sad part is the chairs that we get now, everything is flaky.
I still didn't appreciate all my fat being stuck to the...
All of it.
Dude, yo, I still remember like the perspiration. You
sweat.
Let me tell you something, people.
In your back? Oh my God.
For all you skinny people out there who don't know about women with real substance, we have real substance. We got rolls and knits and tucks and things that the Spanx hide.
And these shirts and stuff.
But let me tell you something. In a pair of shorts on some furniture with some plastic on it.
Yeah, the wrinkles on the back of your leg from the crease off.
Dude,
and
from the edges, the border of the plastic.
On the back of your leg.
It jams into, and you already know that we already got cottage cheese in our thighs, and you want to jam plastic into the thigh. That ain't hot.
That ain't hot. But you know what's funny? The only place I see that now is in my salon. I have plastic on my salon chairs.
But now tell people why you do that.
Well, because we have water that drips from the hair and things like that. But it's the fact that we still have.
Well, wait a minute. Do you think maybe that's why they wore plastic? Or put plastic on the furniture? Because remember like coming to America with the Soul Glow? And remember
they
all
needed
the
plastic on it.
Maybe that's really what it was. From all that Afro sheen.
They needed that.
And Jerry Curl.
Just let your soul glow. And there's something, whatever the song is. I know people who really know the whole song.
I have no other words for the rest of this show.
I do. It's sad that we couldn't get all those things in a tin, like runners on the floor. Remember, you used to play tricks on people and you flip them over?
Shut up the runner!
And make your grandmama walk. God darn it, I told you not to do that. And we flip them over and have people run and walk in the house and step on them. We were bad.
Yeah, but you couldn't sneak in the house because of those dang runners. If you were trying to break your curfew, your body, your feet coming across those runners. Now, Cole!
They knew somebody. Then they called us every name in the book before they got to our names. But that was crazy. Then we got the fork and spoons on the wall. We didn't get a chance to get with
Or
that.
the elephant planters. You know the elephants that you put your plant on?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like, that's how you proved your blackness. You had to have one of those elephants. I didn't know if we were from India or something. Why
Yeah, that's true. Everybody had elephant planters. And a shout out to North Philly because y'all had the tire. Well, I think all in Philly had this. We used the old tires and made a planter out of it. And those things was hot.
Yo, remember?
Shout out to North Philly.
You put your little petunias in
26
here?
and Ridge, what's up? But yeah, we did stuff like that.
Dude, I forgot all about that.
And you know you lived in a black person's house when every time you turn around you saw those beads or those little gold things sitting around the house because when we got our hair braided, we had beads and we would put foil at the end. Like that really was going to help. Why didn't we think about those little rubber bands back then?
I don't know. Yeah, remember the foil? You had to take a little bit.
You wake up like, oh my beads is off.
Now, if you had some dough, you did get the gold ends.
The clip things, but they didn't stay long either.
But those foil, you could always, it'd be foil, all little foil balls all around your house. And the other thing is, you know you're in a black person's house when there's tumbleweed on the floor.
That's called cat hair, dog hair.
Now, I'm not gonna tell you what my occupation is, but I'm gonna say I work with children 5 days a week from the hours of 8 to 3:30. You can fill in the blank. Every time I go into the room where I work, there's tumbleweed from braids, from weave hair. It's just.
Oh, you mean tumbleweave or tumbleweave? Oh, yeah.
These are the signs that you know. Sometimes the person is not home when you go and visit, and you want to quickly assess what type of home you're in.
No, everybody's grandmother had that, just like Red Fox, had that little drawer with all those darn glasses in it. But no grandmama could see.
Or the junk drawer.
The junk drawer. And we still got those, America. I'm sorry, I got a junk drawer in my kitchen. I'm sorry.
It's always in the
that
kitchen.
drawer with the glasses, I'm just going to pile up all our glasses that we ever had in this house, and I'm going to make a drawer like that. Because shout out to my grandmother, Alberta Crawford. I miss her. She was just like Fred Sanford. She would go, and she, one eye missing on this one and the other one, but she was reading on that phone real quick. And the rotator phone, I was at somebody's house the other day, and she went to her grandmother's house.
3.
It used to be stuff like JE5. That was 535.
I forgot. Like G8P.
What is those numbers for? And now we don't even use that kind of stuff anymore. We used to use the cords off of there for double dutch. You got hit. That was your name of the problem.
Who used a
we used the big giant black cords for double dutch. And if you got hit, you shouldn't have stopped. You should have just jumped your life away. But honey, I can go on and on about.
Can we do one more though? Okay, I know we've done number 1, but we can't let it go. You know you're at a black person's house when they have clotheslines in the backyard, drying their clothes, and they got their big old drawers hanging on it. I used to be like, Mama, can you not put my underwear? People know me in this neighborhood. Can you not put my underwear?
Just know your brows. You can I mean, it's your under accessories. You will take those off like this, like, and put them upstairs on the banister.
But what was so bad is we had a work and washer and dryer.
The sad part was when the daggone sheets fell to the ground and they were still wet. You had to shake all the dirt off.
And I had to put that in the washing machine. Too much work. These are the things
that you know when you're in a black person's house.
This is what makes us as a people.
When you know you're in a black person's house.
We are resourceful.
When you're in a black person's house.
We don't throw nothing away.
When you're in a black person's house.
Except for a bad man, sometimes. When you're in a black person's house. So, we hope you laughed with us. I know I cracked up. Did you crack up?
Yeah, I cracked up.
I'm really going to go home and like cornroll my hair and put little, tomorrow foil. Maybe you can do it for me tonight.
No, I got some of those silver things though in my hair that we was using. Yeah, right there.
Look at that.
On braids back in the day.
She just moved it up trying to be your little high sedity.
Trying to act like I'm a little, you call it urban.
It's like urban is hot now.
Yeah, urban is hot.
Back in the day, urban wasn't hot, but now we're urban and we're quite hot, so.
So I think we had a lot of fun coming back to y'all on some memorable stuff on the 10, and I just want to know, what are we doing for the next 10?
The next 10 episode that airs next week will be
10 ways you know what?
that you are ready to quit your job.
I know. Mm-hmm.
You know,
I can't
you
quit
like
mine.
Chick off of Everybody Hates Chris. My man got 4 jobs. I don't need this.
He sound like a hey man.
Good. I'm saying, think about it. Hit us up on Facebook.
Yep.
Hit us up on YouTube. Let us know the 10 ways that you know it's time, or the 10 signs you know it's time to quit your job.
You can find me on Talented Yannick, and we also have a page called The 10 that you guys can also go on to, and you can
like us
subscribe to. Yeah, like us on Facebook, and tell us like some of the things that you know when it's time to leave your job. And we're gonna hit y'all up on Facebook anyway and try to figure this out and get some new ideas. And while y'all doing that, sister gonna go upstairs and make us some Kool-Aid. Look, I go to Walmart and go get some sugar.
I want to give a shout out though to some of the people who helped us with some of these. Tashonda, you know who you are.
Kelly, you know who you are.
Charles gave me some great ideas.
Kristen, my daughter, and everybody, y'all all had a lot of great ones that was on there.
We couldn't do this by ourselves.
We couldn't if it wasn't for most of our Facebook friends and fans. And we need to get a Twitter page.
Oh, you handle that. Yeah. Love you.